Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our lectures. I hope you've watched our previous videos. We've talked about a whole lot about Revit. So, guys, on this episode, we are going to talk about the startup things that you have to do in Revit, and also we are going to learn about the project information unit and also adding levels and grid lines. But first of all, what you have to do first is we are going to use a new template here. So I'm going to use the metric structure template. In case you are an Imperial user, you can also use the Imperial structure template as well. So I'm going to use what? The metric structure template. So I have explained between the project template and also the project. I told you earlier that when you want to use the project template is a template in which you want to develop and later save it what as a project template. But this here is directly a project template. So when I do open here, I'm going to have a fresh template. So this is the first time we are opening a fresh template in Autodesk or in our lectures. So when you come to the project browser, you can see your various levels here, and we have elevations here as well. So when I come to the east elevation, I can see my levels here, level 1, level 2. And also when I come to my north elevation here, I can also see level 1, level 2. So this goes for all the elevations as well. Also, we can try and create certain sections here. So when I come to the quick access button, or I can also come to the view area in which I can see my section here, I can try and take a section here. So when I zoom in and double click on this, it opens my section for me. So there is another thing that you've learned here. So I can expand my crop region here in order to see my level 1 and my level 2. So this is how it is in Revit. So what we are going to learn today is we are going to learn about the startup thing you have to do, or the project startup thing, and how to prepare for a building drawing or a project. So I'll open my level 1 here. So what you have to do is to come to the manage area. Under the manage area, before you start a project, you can try and come to project information. So the organization name might be your company, the organization description, and also building name. You can also add the author here as well. When you come down, we have the IFC parameters, in which we don't need that one right now. But we have the orders. Under the orders, we have project issue date. So you can try and put in what your project issue date, the date you are starting the project. We have the project status, in which talks about the type of project in which you want to issue. So we have preliminary issue, we have initial issue, we have construction issue, we have a whole lot. So you can key in here your project status. We also have the client here, client name, the owner. So you can put in your client name here. We have the project address, where the project is going to be situated or being built. We also have the project name. So if you are doing a 15-story apartment, or if you receive the drawing from an architect, if he talks about a 3-story bedroom or something like that, you can just put it what at the project information. We also have the project number, in which helps you to what sequentialize what your project. So you can start with 1, 2, 3. You can also start with A1, A2, A3. So let me do a few stuff here. So my project number is A1, and the project name is what? Structural model. Address will be maybe UK. So with the address, I have to click on this dot and do UK, United Kingdom. The client name might be Queen Elizabeth or something like that. So these are the various things in which you have to set before you start. So after setting your project information, you can do OK from now. The next thing that we are going to do here is to work on 2 or 3 stuffs by working on what the project unit. So the project unit, also you have to define the type of project unit in which you want to use in your project. So if you are an Imperial user, you can come to your length here and also change this into the one that situates you. So if you want feet and fractional inches, if you want fractional inches here, you can also set it. You have millimeters and centimeters. We also have meters here, and we have inches, feet, decimeters, centimeters here as well. Also, you can do some decimal places here as well, and also you can try and add up what the symbol to your unit as well. So this is under the length area. You can also set your angle area here as well. So you can do square meters, square feet, square inches as well. So set to what, to your standard. Set what you think is good for you. We have the rotation angle here as well. We have the slope angle. We also have the speed. So whatever you think, or what background you think you've learned that is good for you, this area helps you to what, set what your project unit. So the next thing that we are going to talk about is to how to what, create levels. So how to create the levels and also get your levels at the structure plan area. So with the default template in which we're having, we already have level 1, level 2. So somebody might say, oh, if I open my file or my template or my project template and I don't have any level inside, how do I create it? So I'm going to select these levels and just delete them. So I'll come to my structure tab. If you remember from the user interface, we said that when you come into your elevations or your sections, you'll be able to what, create levels. So now we can select our level here and we just select from left to right. So after selecting, this shows that there was already level 2 inside. So I can click here and just change to level 1, or I can write any name in which I want. Then I'll do yes. After that, I can also click on this and I can also set my level height to 0. Also, this level has a head and these are the tails of the level view. So I can uncheck this head here as well, and I can also check this head as here. So in case I want the 2 head, I just have to check both of them and I'll get my level head. Aside that, I'm checking from the properties if we have different types of head here. So we have symbols here. We have level with no bubble. When I do apply, it changes with no bubble here as well. So you can change and see the one that suits you, then you use. But in our videos to come, we are going to learn how to create what, a custom level head. Okay, so we try and create series of level. We have types of creating levels. First of all, you can select the level and do copy using the modify tool. By doing copy here, then you specify the height in which you want, So in case I want 3 meters, I'll just key in 3 meters. Also, we have another way of creating levels by using what? The create similar. When I click on the create similar, I just have to give an offset in which I want. But first of all, I have to select pick lines from the modified area. So when I click on pick lines, then I'll place my cursor on the offset and do 3 meters. So I just have to send my cursor on the level. So this line on top indicates what the reference plane or invisible or visible working plane. So I just have to click here and it draws my level 3 for me. So I can create series of level by using this method as well. So these are the various way in which you can create your level as well. So after drawing our level, we can see our levels are being shown in the floor plan, but we don't have level 2. We have level 1, level 3, right? So how do we show our level 2 here? So before you can show your level 2 here, you have to come to view. Under the view, you come under the create area, then you look for plan views, you look for structure plan, then you can see your level 2 here, then you just do OK. Then you can see your level 2 has been added up here as well. So this is how to create levels, and this is how to show your levels in the project browser. So the next thing that we are going to work on is we are going to try and create some grid lines as well. So when I come into my elevations area, when I come to the structure tab, I can still create my grid line here, but I can only create one side of grid line. So the best way of creating grid lines are on a floor plan, in which helps you to create horizontal grid line and vertical grid line. So I'll hit on the grid line and just draw one from here, and I'll just check the head here whilst my command is on. So my grid line head indicates 1, and I have a tail here and I have another head here. So grid lines and levels deals with what? Head and tail as well. So we have series or ways of creating grid lines. I'm going to use the 2 method I know. So you can do the copy. You can do the copy as well. Then you specify the distance in which you want. So if I want 5 meters, I'll just offset 5 meters. Also, I can use the create similar here. Then I will use the pick lines. So in case I want 6 meters, I'll just indicate from the offset. Then I'll just click on the grid line in which I want to offset. So I can do series of them here. After that, I can just check my head here as well. So don't forget that we are using Revit 2023. We have a whole lot of new elements add up in Revit for us, for the new users, so you can learn Revit very fast. So let's create our horizontal grid lines. So with the horizontal grid lines, I'm just going to put just a cursor here and drag horizontal. Then I'll change my figure to alphabet. So I'm just going to do an A. So with this A, I'll do create similar here. Select pick lines and also do 3 meters for my offset. So I'm using my keyboard for the key. So I'll just click here the A, click on B. So you can see I don't have C inside, so I'm going to do C from here. So it tells me that I'm having a C inside my grid line. I'm having a C inside my grid line. So I'm going to start my grid line here. So you can see I have the C somewhere here. So I just have to delete the D and start over. So I'll do the offset from here 3 meters. Then I can do the D now. So this is how to create grid lines, and also I've taught you how to create levels. So when I click on the elevation or the west elevation, it sends me right into my elevation. I can also click here and drag by using this node at the grid line at the level head, then drag inside my grid line as well. So we are going to go over what we did. First of all, we came into the working area. We came to manage. Under manage, we came to project information, and we said that you can create your various information about the project here. After that, you have to come into the project unit and set the project unit in which you want. You can also set the discipline here as well. So if you are working as an electrical engineer or a structural engineer, you can set a discipline here as well. And I said that you can change your length here by using these various units, standard units as well. You can also change your volume here as well. So this unit helps us to change our standard units that suits us. And also we explain how to create levels by coming into the various elevations to create our levels. And also you can take a section here to create your levels with it. And we came into the level 1 or the various floor plans we created to create our grid lines from 1 to 5 and A to H. I hope guys you've learned something. Please just go over the lesson again. If you have any question, you can ask your lecturer and I will help you out. Thank you for watching. See you in the next slide. See you. Bye for now.